And we are live. Welcome to Profile Pod TV. I'm your host, Double A, back for another episode of Profile Pod TV. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this evening's show. Oh my gosh, I'm riding on a high right now. Congratulations to the World Series champion Dodgers. First times in 32 years, 1988. Wow, I'm wearing all my Dodger gear. I'm kind of still kind of like going crazy right now, kind of on an emotional high here. If for all you Dodger fans out there, we did it. Go Dodgers. Big shout out to the Dodgers. Right now, they just won Game 6. I'm very excited, very happy. I was wondering, shit, if they lose today, man, it's going to be hard to do this podcast. I'll be honest, because I was telling myself, okay, you're going to have to just shift your, disappointment and worry about it later. But it worked out. It worked out thanks to Vanessa. Vanessa was our good luck charm of the evening. She gave us some good words of encouragement earlier on, and the Dodgers pulled through, man. They were down for 1-0 for a while. Couldn't get anything going, and the baseball gods finally said, you know what, it's time for you guys to win. And here we are, man. Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited. Dodgers and Lakers. My Lakers and my Dodgers, world champs in the same year. What is that? Oh, my gosh. Last time that happened was 1988. For just FYI. I'm just basking right now in this enjoyment and this victory. What a great year. I mean, what a great year for us, Dodgers and Lakers, for the city of LA, the greater Los Angeles area, SoCal. I mean, amidst all the drama of the year, obviously, everything going on, all the negativity, all the crap. It's good for our city, and it's been amazing. It's what an amazing victory tonight. It's been 32 years, ladies and gentlemen, since the Dodgers won it last. So I'm excited. I am so excited. That's right, Joe. All we need is the Rams to win the Super Bowl, and it's a trifecta. Oh, man. So big shout out to the Dodgers. Now we can do the podcast full throttle in pure bliss. That's right. Thank you so much for being here. Cristobal, Joe, Gypsy Cove is here. This is an interactive show, ladies and gentlemen. We do the best we can to get your comment, your question on the screen for our guest. And tonight we have an awesome show in store for you guys. I want to just say a couple things before we bring on our guests. Don't forget about the 1,000 subscriber challenge, Profile Pod TV. We're going for 1,000 subscribers by December 31st, 2020. And we got a few hundred to go. But subscribe, support the cause. We really appreciate it. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much. Much appreciated. But support the cause, support the show. And I'm going to continue to bring excellent and intriguing guests every week in, week out. We're going to finish the year strong. So subscribe. Click on that little red button. Help us out. And, you know how that goes. So once again, wherever you're tuning in from, thank you so much for tuning in. Wherever it is. If you're watching this on the replay, thank you. If you're listening on the audio version, thank you. Can't thank you guys enough, because, I got to show love, man. You guys are showing love. I got to show it back. Without an audience, there is no show, right? I don't care what it is. Blockbuster movie, play, whatever, podcast, television show, Netflix, whatever. So thank you so much. Follow us on Instagram. Don't forget, Profile Pod TV at 90s Galore. So I always enjoy interacting with obviously the guests, but the followers, the viewers, listeners. It's a beautiful thing, man, because I love talking out, reaching out with you guys and all that. So all that good stuff. So yeah, continue to follow, and we will continue to post good content, bring on awesome guests, and we have some great stuff coming up, man. Some really good stuff, man. Every week, we're week in, week out, we bring on awesome guests, and tonight is no exception to that. Okay, we're gonna bring her on in just a few moments here. Real quick shout out. Well, Halloween is coming up. I had this Halloween joke book I wanted to bring on, some Gosh darn it. Where is it? It was some kind of, I had this little joke book, Halloween, and it was kind of I wanted to share some cheesy jokes, but anyways, Dodgers won. Who cares? Quick shout out. Legends of the Empire. Mark. Man, you guys are doing, I can't wait till that album drops. Check out Legends of the Empire, guys. LOTE. They're on Instagram, getting ready to drop their first album with Lennox. Oh my goodness. Lennox Hughes. Jeez. Lennox Hughes is the MC, getting ready to drop their album Opulent Habits. So stay tuned for that. Mike Powers out of YouTube. Big shout out to Mike Powers on YouTube. Check him out. If you like hip hop, it's a great show to watch. You know, he gives a lot of profiles and features a lot of hip hop guests, talks about hip hop. It's a great show on YouTube. So check that one out. So anyways, let's get to our guests. Let's get to brass tacks here. Cristobal, how you doing, buddy? I want to thank all of you in the comment section. Like I said, if you guys have a question, comment for our guest or for myself, I'll do the best we can to get it on the screen here and post it. So yeah, thank you guys for being here. Let's go ahead and move on to the guest of the evening. She is out of Westlake Village. But she's from Long Beach, originally from Long Beach, and now she moved up. We're actually neighbors. We're about 15 minutes apart. I can't wait to taste her food. If you guys are foodies or if you like food, man, you're going to love this episode because this young woman she's a chef like no other because I've seen her food. When you look at the pictures, and we'll show it here later in a little bit. Her food is like second to none. I'm salivating. My taste buds are like salivating right now. I'm visualizing her food as I'm speaking here. But this young lady has her own meal prep business. And she just relocated to Westlake Village out in my area, Ventura County / LA County here. And I can't wait to hear her story. Let's bring her on. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome none other than Vanessa Bejarano, a.k.a. the Chef and Queen. Vanessa, welcome to the show. How are you?
I'm good. Even better now that the Dodgers won.
That's right. I love the Dodger blue. Got you, man. We are right now like sulking in victory and happiness and jubilation. You called it earlier. You said,
definitely. Hey. It's the year.
That was it. That's it.
It's the year for everyone.
That's right. You can do this.
Been on hold. Oh yeah, definitely. I got my gear too.
Congratulations to you, Vanessa, as a Dodger fan.
Definitely. It's been a long time coming, but you know, they finally made it through and didn't disappoint this year.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt. You know, it's definitely. I mean, what can we say? It's been I was 12 years old last time they won it, Vanessa.
Oh my God.
You know,
I think I was maybe like 5.
Okay. Yeah. See, you probably don't even remember the last time that, right?
I kind of do briefly remember. My family is like diehard Dodger fans. If I ever like went with any other team than that, they would disown me. So I learned to stay loyal if I want to stay in the family.
Yeah, you can. Exactly, right? Exactly. Yeah, definitely. years and years of trials and tribulations and heartache and oh my gosh, I'm just like it's surreal right now. I don't even believe it. I can't believe it. Dodgers and Lakers and anyways, yeah, you know. So yeah, man, like I was saying, Vanessa, I was thinking, gosh, if they lose, I'm gonna be pissed, you know. But I still got to do the show. I'm not. But it worked out. Definitely. Didn't have to deal with that.
Definitely. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of hesitated, but I was like, no, I'm gonna keep my faith.
That's right. No, you.
I said, if they can make it this year, I can make it this year.
Exactly.
Regardless of all the downfalls that have happened this year, all the change.
Yeah, right. I
There's
mean,
hope
I'm
for
happy.
everyone.
Yeah, a little sunshine for us here in SoCal. You know, amidst all the
Definitely.
drama, this whole year has been so dramatic and just negative and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, it's we're happy right now. We're happy
Yeah.
as Dodger fans, and you know,
Definitely. It shows us
so
that there's hope this year before it's over.
what? Say again?
I said they proved to us that there's hope this year before the
Exactly,
year ends.
exactly.
Not all
Oh my,
fall.
oh my gosh, yeah, yeah. So, anyways, go Dodgers, man. Vanessa,
Definitely.
I want
Yes.
to thank you so much for being here. You know, taking the time out of your schedule. We're actually neighbors. We're not too far apart here. You know,
Yeah, definitely. We are.
yeah. Westlake Village. You're out of Westlake Village. I'm here in Simi Valley. We're about 15 minutes from on the freeway. And
Yeah.
how you liking it up here so far? I know how long you been here now?
It's gonna be, I would say, about a month, going on
Oh,
2.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And why did you decide to move up here? What is it, for business or
For business, just to kind of, it's a good area. I know LA County, everyone in LA can appreciate good food. Versus nothing, no offense towards Orange County, but you know, a lot of people in LA like creative work. They like, to try new things versus Orange County. They're open to it. So I just felt it was the right place to be.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. You know, you're in a great place. You're gonna love this area, Vanessa. I'm telling you, it's very close to the beach, very accessible. You're closer to the beach than I am. About
Yeah.
and you get Zuma's right over the mountain. You got Point Magoo, you got the Oxnard beaches, Ventura beaches. It's nice up here. You got that nice breeze coming through. So it's quiet, less populated. So yeah, I'm sure you've noticed already. What's that?
Yeah, it's a whole new world for me. I
Yeah,
have
right.
I have so many chef buddies that are like, "Oh, have you tried this? Have you tried that?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't yet." So I have a lot to explore.
And you're originally from Long Beach.
Yes, I'm originally from Long Beach.
You,
I was born in Harbor area, but raised in Long Beach.
oh, okay. And
Yeah.
yeah. What high school did you go to?
Wilson High School.
Oh, Long Beach Wilson. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly. That's right across the street from Long Beach State over there, right? Off of 7th
Definitely.
Street.
Yep, right down the street.
Yeah. I used to work down there on 7th and I want to say near Cherry Avenue.
Yeah,
Down there in
that's
South
very,
Long or
yeah, a
East.
few blocks away, very close, and very close to the beach.
Yeah, yeah. No, I like any beach community, man. I really,
Oh yeah.
I love any beach community. It's anywhere close to the beach. You can't
Yeah,
beat it.
it's great. You get that sea breeze. You get you with that air coming in, regardless if you go to the actual beach or not. You get that air and it refreshes you.
Yes, exactly. Good stuff. So
Yeah.
you grew up in Long Beach, and you just recently left. I mean, so your whole life you were in Long Beach, and you just left
Yeah,
recently. How's that been for you? How's that? Has it been culture
um,
shock? Has it been,
it's
you know?
it's different because Long Beach, I've been always been really close to the beach, so I always have that sea breeze. Where over here, it's more, the climate is a bit different. It's more warm
Yeah,
compared to
it
Long Beach.
is.
Long Beach, you always get the cool breeze. So it's a
No
big
doubt.
change for me.
No, I bet. You know, I'm originally from the Inland Empire,
Hmm.
Rancho Cucamonga. So it's a lot warmer out there than it is here for me. So for me, this is like, I really notice the temperature difference. You know, it's cooler. You get the breeze coming through, and it's nice. It's nice. You know, so and
Definitely.
and the accessibility to the beach is something that I really love. So
Oh yeah,
I
you can't go wrong with that for sure.
yeah you
There's nothing
know?
like the beach. It's a good way to it brings some kind of calmness, a good way of grounding. It changes your whole mood when you're at
Right,
the beach.
right. No
All your
doubt.
worries get disappear. Pretty much. Easy way to say
Yeah, yeah.
it.
No, this past summer we were at the beach a lot, because of everything that was going on, and I had to get my kids out, and so one way to do that, is the beach. We hit the beach a lot this past summer, so
Definitely.
it was a lot of fun, a lot of fun, and so what you have your business based in and before we get into your business and everything and your prepping service and um, we so you went to culinary school,
I did
right?
in Long
Right.
Beach.
Okay, that was in Long Beach, right?
Yeah, I went to Long Beach City College.
Oh, Long Beach City College. Okay,
Yeah,
and
a community college. I know everyone goes to other schools like private schools, but I felt that community college just had brought more to the table. Um, I felt like I learned more and I got more accessibility to um that applied to my profession because in culinary you can do many things. A lot of people think like what's the difference between a cook and a chef? Well, the difference
mm,
between a cook and a chef is a cook just goes in to cook. A chef goes in with knowledge of the terminology as far as how food works. And that's a skill right there.
no, you know what? I have so much respect, Vanessa, for chefs and for cooks as well. Restaurant workers, that whole industry, because I worked in that industry for a couple of years, and it's the real work. It is hard work, and I have a lot of
Definitely.
respect. You know,
Definitely.
yeah, yeah, and I've seen. I mean, just cooking in general too. I mean, you have to know what you're doing in the kitchen. You have to know your way around the kitchen. You have to know recipes. You have to know ingredients and what goes with what and what does not. And there's intricacies. There's all kinds of stuff going on. And
Yeah. When you
um,
become a chef, it's like you sign you agree to a term like you're giving away certain things in life for this profession. Like when I first um started culinary school, my chef instructor was like, "Okay, are you serious about what you want to do?" Because I remember when I first went in and I had to learn a lot of things. I had books the size of a Bible because when
yeah,
you go into culinary, it's like you learn the science of food. You learn like medical terms. You learn like engineer work. You're also learning artwork as far as plating and the way colors go. So and then you're also doing cleaning, janitorial stuff. So you have to make sure everything's run at like clockwork.
sanitation, right? I mean, just
Sanitation, everything.
hygiene.
Hygiene, even just a simple thing as hygiene.
Yeah,
Simple thing can go wrong with hygiene.
right. No, exactly. Much respect, Vanessa. There's a lot that goes into it. You're like an artist. Like you said, it's like an engineer, an artist, a scientist, all of
Yeah.
wrapped into one. You
All
know.
wrapped into one. Yeah, and you have to go clean, pressed, like if you're in the army.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
certain etiquette, right? There's certain etiquette, certain you know, things that you have to know that go along with the profession as a chef. Like you said, yeah, you have to be clean and pressed, and you have to have a certain uniform and attire. Just yeah, it's amazing. So much goes into it.
definitely. And then not only that, your equipment, like your main tool is the chef knife. So every time you go in, your chef knife better be sharp because that's dangerous. You can easily cut yourself. So every time I would go into class, like the main chef would line us all up and he would check us at our table, how we're dressed. Is everything clean, pressed? Knives, is your knife sharp? Because if it's not sharp, you're not safe. You have to go back and you got to go sharpen it, and come back when you're ready. So
Yeah,
you're
no,
getting
no, no.
called out in front of everyone.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that was like a dedication. Like I had to be up, I had to be in class at 5 a.m. My first class started at 5 a.m.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
So,
Yeah.
and then from there, I had like maybe 5 classes, and right after that, somewhere I fit working.
Yeah.
So I hardly got any sleep.
You were grinding. Before we
Yeah.
get into we get into your experience at the culinary school, Vanessa. I kind of want to go back a little bit, and ask you. And Cristobal took the question right out of my mouth. I'm going to post a question here. What
Okay.
caught your eye for cooking and being a chef? So yeah, how did you discover your passion for cooking? Let's take it back a
Well,
little bit,
I think
Vanessa.
well, my passion was always there. I just never realized it until I went to college. Believe it or not, when I first went to college, I was so into art. Um, I was actually going to school for fashion design and merchandising sales. And then when I
No
was
way.
almost done, yeah, I only had one class left in order to finish. So at that time I had took a break. I went back and I talked to my counselor, which was a very close family member of ours, like a family friend. So
Okay.
she knew me very well. So every time I would go in, even that day, I brought her food. I'm like, "Oh, I cooked this. You want to try it out?" So she's like, "You know what? I know you're in here to change your profession. I actually wanted to switch it for nursing, something that was more essential, like more in demand." And she's like, "You know what? I don't think that's you." She's like, "Have you ever considered culinary?" And I was like, "No, it never crossed my mind." So she's like, "You should check into it." So I checked into it, and she pointed out some good things, like, you're always bringing in food, you're always talking about food, you're always talking about the health benefits of food. You should check into it. So I thought about it, and I'm like, okay, maybe she's right, because even when I go out and have fun, and I'm out drinking with my family or friends, at the end, I'm still cooking for them, because everyone gets
Oh,
hungry.
yeah,
Instead of that, they all come home. They all come to my house, and I'm cooking for them.
yeah, yeah.
So
So
I'm
you
like,
you
okay,
had a go ahead, go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh no, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. So you had a knowledge of cooking. You knew how to cook, certain dishes and stuff like that, but you never had any formal training up to this point, right?
At that time, not really. The only closest thing to
Hmm.
formal training is, from my mom and my grandmother and my grandparents on both sides. I was always surrounded by cooking, even as a child. So I think that's where that all came from. My grandma was a nurse in her time, so she actually just recently passed away. But
Hmm.
I was always with her, and she was a nurse, but she always cooked. Thanksgiving was always inviting the whole neighborhood. It wasn't just our family; it was the whole community that surrounded us. And whoever didn't have a place to eat, she would invite them in. And
Oh,
then
okay.
yeah, so then she also did volunteer work. She was an activist, but she also started the first Meals on Wheels at Long Beach City College.
Oh, wow.
So she was doing the yeah, she was one of the pioneers of the Meals on Wheels.
Very nice.
A lot
What's
of
your
people
grandma's
don't know
name?
that, but yeah, she has that history.
Yeah, what's her name? Big a shout out to grandma. What-
Angelina Ayala.
Oh, big shout out to the grandma. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So it was
And
always her and my grandpa always helping out the community. So, even though I had my mom there, I was always stuck to grandma and,
right,
helping
right.
out, giving out food on the weekends, donating at the church time. So that was a good value, something good I learned from her. So that's always stuck with me regardless of whatever
Yeah,
I'm doing.
no doubt, no doubt. So Vanessa, going back to Long Beach City, you're sitting there with the counselor, right? And
Yeah.
he or she suggested or asked you, have you ever thought of culinary, right? And,
Yes.
and what's the time frame on this? How long ago was this?
This was maybe 12 years ago.
12?
Yeah, 12 years
Okay.
ago.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah. So I've been a chef about let's say maybe 10, maybe 11 years now, going on 11 years.
Uh-huh. Wow. Okay. So so
Yeah.
you
So it took
so
me a year to really decide that that was what I wanted to do.
it took you a year
Yeah, 1 year to
after
think about it.
after the counselor suggested that.
Yeah. Well, I had other classes. I was doing my general, getting that out the way, but I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. And the following year, that's when I started taking the classes, and it really opened my eyes to things because when you first do the classes, like the first thing they have you do is learn sanitation, health, nutrition. So you're learning about nutrition on food and the way sanitation, how all that works before you can actually get in the kitchen and cook. And then right
Wow.
after that, you get they give you a uniform right away. So you learn how to dress, you learn how to represent yourself as a chef because people are looking at you a certain way because you know you're representing handling people's food and that's a big deal.
Right, right. But not only that, you're the leader in a kitchen, right? In a kitchen
Definitely.
staff. The
Yeah,
chef is
you become the
the
leader. You're in
director.
charge of everyone there. You're in charge of the
Yeah.
safety, you're in charge of the safety of the food, the customers, from the dishwasher all the way to the cooks to the sous chef. You're in charge of hours, you're in charge of legal stuff, you're in charge of everything. Everything falls
Yeah.
back on you.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's a huge responsibility. It's like I
It,
said,
you're like the captain.
definitely. You're the director, right? On a movie set, basically. You're
Definitely. If something
the
goes wrong, that's your fault, regardless of who did it. It's your fault.
right. Right. No, no doubt. So yeah, yeah, no, so the merchandising thing, you weren't feeling that back then. Is that why you kind of started contemplating career
I
changes?
I was, but it just seemed like I don't know. It kind of felt like maybe this isn't my place.
What was
It
it
made
that?
me give second thoughts as far as like everything I did. Like I felt I had to work hard for it, but it wasn't so much in demand. I think maybe it wasn't like I wasn't feeling like it wasn't as demand of a career, and it was very
Okay.
hard work,
You-
which I can do
Oh,
hard work, but it just felt like my heart wasn't in it
oh,
versus
okay.
how
Yeah.
cooking, my heart's fully in it. It's not for everyone, but if your heart's in it, that's it. You're
Uh
stuck.
huh. Uh huh. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No
So,
one
so
can
what
tell
was
you any different.
right? Right. No, you got to do what you love to do. Exactly. No, no
Yeah.
doubt about that. So what was take us to that moment where you said, okay, you know what, I'm going to make the change. You finally decided to you're gonna go forward with the cooking, with being a chef and culinary school. What was it that really made? What was the driving force that for that decision to be made for yourself?
I believe it was this challenge, knowing that there was a challenge every time I went in, there was a challenge. As far as creating, we would be offered a dish to make, and we had to create it our own way. So just being able to do my own thing and be creative really drove me to like, okay, I can do this every day. I can see myself
Oh,
doing this. And then
yeah,
just the art of like being able to make something and seeing the look on someone's face who really enjoy the food drove me even further.
yeah. It brings you a lot of joy, right? To
Definitely.
see your creation.
Yeah, and just to make something and see someone smile and change their mood because I don't know if you ever see like or if you personally if you ever gone into a restaurant, you're so hungry and you're kind of like you're hangry and you go in and it's like your mood's one way and then once you eat it's totally different, it transforms.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt. I've never experienced that, Vanessa. No way. No, no, being hangry, yeah. Oh my goodness. So you're bringing joy to people brings you joy. Absolutely, right?
Definitely.
Bringing happiness to people. Oh, that's great. That's
Yeah.
great. What a way
I
to.
think that's much for me, that's much of it's not so much like back to my thing of saying like a cook versus a chef. A cook, they go into work for a paycheck. A chef doesn't. Regardless if they get paid or not, their pleasure is with the joy of someone appreciating what they made, the hard work they put in, the idea, the creativity they put in just for that one dish to make that person happy one by one. That's the
No
joy of
doubt.
it. Yeah.
I can just imagine what putting together an entire menu,
Oh yeah.
what is like for a chef like yourself. And um, so you how long was culinary school then, Vanessa?
Culinary school was about um 2 years.
Okay. And then when you completed it, you walked out of there with a was it an Associate of Arts degree, certificate, what type of credential?
Certificate and associates in art.
Okay, so you have a degree, an AA,
A
right out of
definitely.
Long Beach City.
Yeah. And then from there I had already established a career with St. Regis Manor Beach. So I love working there because it's along the coast. I worked with a lot of great people. It wasn't easy in the
Uh
beginning.
huh. Uh
It,
huh.
but regardless of the struggle, I overcame it. Um, I actually was put in the kitchen with a bunch of male cooks and one
Okay.
executive chef that we worked together, and everyone spoke Spanish there. I spoke Spanish, but they just assumed I didn't. so so
They
the,
assumed you
it's
did
all
not.
guys. Yeah. So I was quiet when I came in and I just kind of like observed everyone, and I just hear everyone like laughing, like, oh, this little girl, like, what is she gonna do? Like, she's gonna tell us what to do. And
Right.
yeah, they just kind of like laughed, and I go, okay. So the next day I let them say whatever they had to say. So then the chef's like, okay. He's like, chef, are you okay? Like, are you okay being in the kitchen? I said, yeah, I'm fine. I got this. All of a sudden, like, I started speaking to them in Spanish. They were so surprised, like their jaws dropped, like, oh my God, she knew what we were saying the whole time. So I had to build that respect working with men because I'm a woman, and they don't really like to they're like macho men, so they didn't really want to take like the
Take
word of a
orders.
woman. Yeah.
Uh,
So I had
Right.
to build a good relationship because when you're a chef and you're working with the team, the energy has to flow. Everyone has to be in communication when you're working in a kitchen because it's safety. There's orders that need to be out, and everyone needs to be able to communicate.
No doubt. No doubt, Vanessa. So while you were still at culinary school, you had already booked that job. You had started that job at St. Regis.
Yeah. And I
And
was
what was your
also doing
as a chef?
yeah, as a chef.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. I was
Wow.
actually yeah, I was a honor student. So I
Oh,
put in
look at that.
100% of my time. So during culinary school and during work, I had no social life. Nobody knew about me.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, I
Just
bet.
my only friends and family, not even my family. My only friends and family were my staff in the kitchen. That was it.
I bet. Wow, that's dedication right there. Good for you.
Definitely. Yeah, and
Hey,
and I had to come up with that decision because my chef instructor was like, "Okay, are you serious? Do you really want to, you know what you're going to give up for the rest of your life?" Pretty much. And I said, "Yeah, I'm this is what I want to do and I'm going to do it."
wow.
So, I
That-
think just more of her challenging me, like I'm going to prove her wrong. I'm going to prove her wrong, like, and every dish, like if I made a dish wrong, she was a hard critic. So, she's Vietnamese. So
okay.
if you did a dish wrong, she would throw it in the trash like a Ramsey, Chef Ramsey.
Chef Rams, yeah, yeah. Just
I
throw it in the
think
trash.
only one time I made a mistake on something. It was like my first year that I was in her class. So I didn't really know how she worked, and I
Uh,
was just beginning, so I kind of messed up on the salmon on my seasoning, and I overpacked. Like I think I put oregano on it, so it was overloaded with oregano, and she's like, "Oh, this is too much. I'm not even gonna taste it," and she's like, "Throw it
yeah.
away."
Well,
So that just like ruined my ego, and I said, "Forget it. Never again will she do that to me again." And I proved her wrong, and she never did.
just like that, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my! Wow. Wait,
But
where?
if
By the
she
way, where's?
didn't, what was
I'm
that?
sorry. Go. I was going to ask you, where's St. Regis at? Where's that hospital located?
It's actually a resort. It's St. Regis Manor Beach in Dana Point.
Oh, it sounded like a. I thought it was sounded like a hospital. It's where is that resort?
In Dana Point,
Oh, down
Dana Point,
okay,
San
South Orange
Diego.
County.
Yeah, South Orange County, by
Yeah.
right by Laguna Niguel.
Okay. Wow. So you were living down. Were you living down there, or were you
I was commuting
commuting from
from
Long
Long
Beach?
Beach to there. Yeah, which
Oh
I didn't mind
wow.
the drive. So I was doing long hours. I think I remember maybe a once or twice. I was like falling asleep at the wheel because there's so much traffic there. I was like, oh my god, Lord, like please get me home safe. And I don't know how I made it, but I think I got to a point I was scared at that time, so I would sleep in my car so that way I can be ready. We had showers there on the resort, so employees had showers, and then they have dry cleaning there, so we just turn in our uniform, and then I would just rest and then be ready like right away. So I would have like an hour. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get home within an hour. It takes me 2 hours to get home. I'm not gonna sleep. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
said,
yeah.
forget it, I'll just stay there.
Uh-huh.
So
Wow. Wow.
dedication.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. No doubt. No doubt. Good for you. And going back to the Cristobal just asked a good question. Going back to culinary school. So how many people started out in your class and how many people survived it?
Oh, I believe there was about 300, and then maybe about 150 last. Quite a bit of people dropped. They couldn't
About
handle
half, huh?
it. Yeah. I know there was
Wow.
times I would wake up in the morning and I would cry and I'm like, I don't want to go in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I had to
Yeah.
really push myself. And then the chef, one of my instructors that really pushed me to stick with it, his name was Chef Frank. So he would push me and tell me, like, you can do this. He's like, I know. And he would challenge me and like, just on knowledge on what I need to know. And he's like, it's gonna help you, trust me. And sure enough, with that knowledge of book smarts, it actually landed me that career, like my dream job, like being at St. Regis at that time.
That was your dream job at that time.
At that time. But now I have more
Right.
dreams.
Hey, you got keep dreaming, right? Never stop dreaming. How long
Never.
did you work there?
Uh-huh.
How long did you work at St. Regis?
7 years.
7 years?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So and in between that time I was doing other events, like I would do a couple of chef buddies, they would do Coachella, so I would go do the events with them. So I got to learn how to cater and do big events there. Music, what is that? Concerts and quite a bit of events. I did a couple weddings in Malibu, so it was
Oh,
a really good experience.
very cool. So you were
Yeah,
doing like your side stuff at the same
yeah,
time?
side gigs. Yeah,
Side
I
gigs,
learned how
right?
to do my side gigs.
Oh, wow. So you were
Yeah,
yeah, you were busy then.
definitely.
Good for you.
I got to
No,
meet a couple celebrities. I got to meet Chris Brown. What else?
was he cool?
He was
That's what I'm
pretty
saying.
cool. He actually we had to make him a fried chicken platter.
Fried chicken platter?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was
Is
pretty
that
good. He liked it.
was that something simple to make or it sounds like
Uh, Pretty simple. I mean, it wasn't too much. We just had to bread it, season a little bit of. I think we did one half Cajun, and the other just like regular fried chicken.
Oh,
So
okay. And who's the coolest
thank
celebrity that you met or that you an event for?
who was what? I'm sorry.
Who was the coolest celebrity that you did an event for?
Coolest celebrity.
Yeah.
I believe Nicki Minaj. It wasn't that it was cool. It was kind of funny because like I worked with a friend and she kind of complained about a fruit platter. So my friend was chopping. She was so angry. I said, "Don't worry about it. Like it's okay because you know what, we're making it again, and they're paying us to do it again, so it doesn't really matter." And she was actually pretty cool. But let me see. I think
Shit.
I didn't actually do an event. It was an event. It was at St. Regis, and I got to meet Matt, my Magic Johnson.
Oh, okay, cool.
And
Yeah.
I'll never forget, that was the first time I ever like worked with the celebrity to feed them. So it was like a brunch thing. And he shows up at my booth because we had different stations. We had an omelet station. Another chef buddy would do like a stir fry station, like Asian station. So he came up to the table and he's like, "Oh, can you cook me can you make me an omelet?" And I look up and I just see like I don't even see his face. He's like way up top. So I'm looking up like, oh my God. Like, I just got
Like
frozen
what
and
the? Uh,
I remember the whole time cooking it, like, please don't let me burn his eggs. I cooked
you
it
got
over and
nervous.
over, but I was worried about burning them at that moment.
You got all nervous.
Yeah, so I think what helped was he was just laughing. I think he knew I was nervous. So his wife comes over and she's like, "Oh, can you make me one too?" And I was like, "Okay." So then a couple kids were kind of talking to him, distracting. So it kind of
uh,
like helped.
you kind of what?
But the whole time I was praying while I was making his omelet.
Oh my
But
gosh.
he was really nice. He was probably like the coolest I've ever like did
Uh,
an event for.
that's cool. You're like, think your face got all serious. You're thinking like, don't mess this up, don't
I
mess this up.
Yes. And I was
Please don't burn.
so red and I think that gave it away. He knew I was like so nervous because I turned so red.
Oh, he probably. I think he was trying to put you at ease, maybe. Huh? Like
Yeah.
that's why he was so cool. Like maybe okay, hey, don't worry about it. It's just I'm just another human being.
But he was really
Oh,
nice. He was very cool.
that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, yeah. So Vanessa, when did you leave? So you were at St. Regis for 7 years,
Uh,
and why did you decide to leave?
I left because I decided I wanted to do my own thing. I enjoyed like the experience of just catering on my own. So at St. Regis, it's cool. You're able to be creative and do your thing, but you have to go based on a menu that they have.
Oh,
Versus
okay.
if I do my own thing, I can create whatever I want.
So it wasn't your menu. They weren't your recipes and everything at the resort.
Well, some of them were like they get a recipe from each chef, and you get to create your own. But not all of them are.
I see.
Sometimes they take a vote and like, okay, we rather go with this chef. Everyone has to come in agreement with his recipe, which is cool. I like it. I like the idea, but sometimes I'm like, when we were making certain things, we taste, and I'm like, okay, I could have did this better, or I could have added this. This would have made it much better. So we do
I
work
see.
as a team, but not everyone agrees with what you want to do.
Right. Yeah. That's true. but you, but yeah. So I think was that part of the reason why you decided to branch out on your own and you
Yeah.
wanted to start your own creations and recipes and menus. Um, what did you do when you first left? Is that why you left St. Regis?
Um, Not necessarily. I actually left because you know, yeah, I wanted to be creative, but then I kind of was like, I'm commuting to OC, and then most of my events started to be more in LA. And I noticed a lot of people in LA were appreciating the food I was creating. So that drew me to a decision, okay, where do I want to be? I can't be in two places at once because
Mhm.
exhausting myself. So
Yeah.
if I want to continue doing the things I want to do, I have to make come to a decision. So that's where that came up to. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna leave St. Regis, even though I really love going there and I appreciate everyone, but it's time for a new direction.
Okay. Right. So you decided, okay, now I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna. Is that when you started your own business?
Yeah, I started my own business. I actually started doing my it was a meal prep business, but I it was called Season with the More.
Season
So
with what?
Season with the More, Season with Love.
Oh, okay. Oh, amor. Okay.
Yeah,
It's,
because
it's Spanish.
yeah, I had came up with that because I'm like, okay, everything I do is with love. I pray when I do my food and it comes from my heart. Just like,
Mm,
my grandmother. So that's how I
right.
learned that was part of my seasoning, my ingredient. I'm not sure if many chefs do that, which I'm sure there's probably some, but not everyone. So I'm like, okay, that brings a different thing to the table for me. So
Uh huh. Uh huh. Okay. Yeah. So you decided, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna commit to it.
yeah.
Um, and now, how long have you been in business on your own?
Um, with that one, say about three, maybe like maybe 6 years, 5 or 6 years now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's been a while.
Uh huh. Uh huh. And
Yeah.
what was it when you first branched out? Were you nervous? Were you kind of
In the
were you
beginning,
scared?
I was just a slightly bit. I think one of them I did was for a very close friend of mine's. It was for her bridal shower. So I did like I did crepes for her for it was like a brunch.
Uh
So I
huh.
did crepes and then we had an omelet station. So I'm like, okay, everyone really likes what I made. So I'm like, okay, this is gonna work out, like me being on my own. So it was different because being at St. Regis, I already have a check. Just clocking in, I have a check. Now that I'm on my own, now it's up to me. So it's more of a dedication versus, different setup.
No doubt.
So
No doubt.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So I'm
And
like,
so, mhm. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, no.
oh, okay. Yeah, so it's just different. I mean, at the end of the day, when you own your own business, it's you that's making your money and everything belongs to you and the way you divide it. Versus if you work for somebody else, you get whatever it is they offer.
Right. Exactly. So it sounds like you prefer, the having your own business as opposed
Definitely.
to
Definitely.
exactly. Well, and so I got to ask you, Vanessa, how did you get your name? The Chef and Queen.
Chef
Where'd
and
that come
Queen.
from?
That actually came from well, one of my close friends that actually she's helping me out with the business, with marketing and everything. Her name's Nicole. I actually met her. How long has it been? Maybe 4 years, 4 or 5 years now. So, when I met her, I was actually one of her pageant girls that would go. Well, Nicole, let me go back. So Nicole, she actually has her own boutique, Noelle store.
Noel's
So
store, right? Shout out to Noel's
shout
store.
out to Noelle's store for sure.
Awesome, awesome.
So there, when I was doing season with the more at the time, I was I that's when I had started my business, but I was also doing I was actually one of the models there. One of the models there, I was her chef. So I would go in, and then sometimes like we were really close, so I would do her hair and makeup. So one day I was cooking for her, and she's like, "Oh, do you mind going with me to a photo shoot? I need someone to do my hair and makeup, and I like the way you did my hair and makeup last time." So I said, "Okay." So she was actually Miss El Salvador for 2017.
Oh wow,
So
really?
yeah, so she was going in to model one of her dresses, and that's how I met my friend Nicole. And we ended up, getting in contact. She kind of didn't know I was a chef. She thought I was just her makeup artist, and I go, "Oh no, I don't do makeup. I'm a chef."
Oh,
So she's like, "Well, you do food?" I said, "Yeah." So we ended up. I showed her the food I cater, and so she brought me in to cater food, and that's where we kind of started. And then I kind of took a, took a took a little bit of break. I kind of slowed down doing the meal prep because I was teamed up with somebody else, and it just didn't work out. So it kind of discouraged me. And I said, "Well, I'll just go back to doing either going to work for somebody or just kind of doing events and give the meal prep company a hold." So she actually called me, and she's like, "Well, you need to get back out there. Your food is delicious." So she really appreciated my food, and she kind of pushed me back out there. And she um, and she's always referring to me as queen. So, and a lot of people do.
chef and
Not
queen,
just
yeah.
her. There's like a couple other people that call me queen. So that's kind of where it came from. Like, kind of picked up everyone calling me queen. So I'm like, I'm a chef, and everyone calls me queen. So I'm like, chef and queen makes sense.
Oh, okay, so that's where you got it from
Yeah,
Nicole. Awesome.
definitely.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Thanks to
Vanessa,
Nicole.
yeah. Noel store. Everybody's
Yes,
asking, what you specialize in, what your cuisine, what your specialty is, basically.
I can cook any cuisine, but I specialize in Asian cuisine,
Oh,
preferably
really?
Vietnamese cuisine. Yeah.
No
A lot of
way.
people tell me like I'm Hispanic, so they're like, "Oh, so you cook Mexican food?" I'm like, "No, I cook Mexican food, but I'm more than just that."
Yeah.
But I'm
Really?
really good at Asian cuisine.
You like pho?
Pho,
You make,
banh mi.
oh, wow. Very
I
cool.
cure my own pork, and oh my god, it's like perfect, on point. So it takes about 3 days to cure the pork. And yeah, I'll do bombi sandwiches, green pancakes, whatever the people want, I make it.
That is awesome. I would have never guessed that in a million years.
Definitely.
Your
I
specialty
do
is
egg
Vietnamese.
rolls, spring rolls. I actually have those in my I offer those in my meal prep.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
If we may, Vanessa, let's go ahead and take a look at some of your dishes. What do you think at this point?
Okay.
Let's
All
go ahead and
right.
check out Vanessa's dishes. We're gonna go to her Instagram page here, Chef and Queen. Follow her on Chef and Queen, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. Here, let's go ahead and look at. All right, here we go. Hey, there I am. So let's look at some of these dishes. Oh my goodness! So I want to know, what is this one here?
That's actually a tomahawk steak. I cut down the bone. Yeah. It's
Tomahawk
glazed with
steak.
the yeah, it's glazed with ahi ju. It has garlic potatoes underneath.
Uh huh. That's a steak. What kind of what tomahawk? Okay.
Tomahawk is that big one, that long one with the long bone on it.
Okay. Yes. Yes. And
So
then
it's
so
very juicy in flavor.
what is this red glaze? It looks like a
That's the
glaze.
ahi ju red wine. It's a ahi ju. It's made up with red wine.
Okay. Mm. Mm-mm. And then
So
you
it's
said
just
it's
a sauce that drizzles right over.
Basil. And what's underneath here? Here
Garlic
on the edges?
potatoes.
Garlic potatoes. Oh, there
Yes.
it is. Okay, tomahawk steak Romanesco and garlic cheese potatoes.
And everything is made scratch, all from scratch.
All from scratch. Unbelievable. How long does this particular dish here take to make, prep, and everything?
That one takes about, because it's such a big steak, it's probably, that steak is the bit size of your head.
How many ounces is this particular
I'm
steak
not
right
kidding. I'm gonna upload some. I'm gonna upload like me cooking the actual steak so people could kind of see
here?
how
Yeah.
big it is. But
And I have a
yeah,
big head. I have a
definitely.
big head, Vanessa.
Yeah. Well, that's a big steak.
How many ounces is this steak right here?
That one is actually, I think that one was 260, 260 pounds. But they're usually about 300 pounds.
But the actual how many ounce? But aren't they in ounces?
Yeah. So ounces, it's about, I think that particular one, I believe, was like 80 ounces. It's really big.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's
So
huge.
that one alone, you could feed about 4 people.
Gosh, this picture,
Yeah,
yeah, it's missed. You can't tell how big it is from the picture, but yeah,
that
that's
one
a
you can't
huge,
tell, but it's humongous.
yeah. Oh
So
my
those
goodness.
I'll actually cut down to portion and I'll weigh it out about, for my meal preps, I weigh those tomahawk steaks out for about 4 ounces, just because they're so big
Oh,
and juicy. The
yeah.
marbling on them is like perfect. Like you don't even need to put any oil, nothing with it. Just like a
Mm,
basic seasoning, and that's all it needs. The marbling alone um brings out the seasoning in it.
mm.
It's already has natural oils in it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Let's look at another one here. I'm looking at. I love beef. I'm a big meat eater. So
Oh,
what
okay.
what do we have here? Some braised short ribs.
Yeah, braised short ribs. So that's
Mm,
like I'll do like braised short ribs, and I'll do that like a Korean barbecue type of dish.
uh-huh.
So that one
Okay.
I just braise it with a bit of that one I think I did that one with the red wine reduction.
And you got some spice in there. It looks like I see some
Yeah,
peppers or some
red peppers.
red peppers, right?
You
Yeah.
gotta have a little bit of spice. You're
Oh
When you're
yeah.
handling meat, you gotta have a little bit of spice.
Oh no, I love spicy food. You know,
Definitely.
this is right up my alley right here. And then it's on a bed of rice, huh? Steamed rice.
Oh yeah, steam rice.
Mm, very nice, Vanessa. And how about and now these look oh let's okay, let me look at this one here. What is this here? Asian chicken?
Yeah, Asian chicken. So that one's cooked with garlic. It has a bit of garlic, a little bit of spice, um, on a bit of white rice.
Okay.
It has a
That
bit of
looks
yeah, that one's a little sweet. I think I did that one garlic barbecue chicken kind of.
yeah. No, it looks I was gonna say it looks tangy, like
Yeah.
sweeter. Mm.
So I put,
Wow.
because it has so much spice and garlic to it, I put a little bit of sweet to balance it out.
Okay. Okay. And
But
some
it's
sesame
really
seeds.
sesame seeds.
So are those
So it's,
chives or
yes, chives.
yes. Gosh, okay,
You got
I'm
it.
learning here. I'm learning here, Vanessa.
Definitely. I'm gonna have to invite you in the kitchen to cook.
Yeah, no, I would love I need to learn. I need to learn.
Definitely. We'll
How
have you
about
cook
this
a
one?
tomahawk steak.
I want to try that tomahawk. Oh my gosh. And
Those
you got
are
the
the
grilled
grilled
veggies
veggies.
here?
Yes. So you got grilled purple onion. Um, what else? Uh,
Tomatoes?
red bell pepper.
Mm, mushrooms.
Zucchini, mushrooms.
And then you got those asparagus there at the corner, at the top corner left
Yeah,
and
grilled
bottom right. Yeah.
asparagus. So I
Oh,
like
looks
to add
great.
the grilled vegetables with like the Mediterranean dishes. I do so
Uh-huh.
I'll do Mediterranean dishes as well.
Oh my
I like
goodness. You do
to
Mediterranean? Oh,
oh yeah, definitely. Mediterranean is
jeez.
big. It actually is like my favorite right now. I know I cook Vietnamese, but um Mediterranean, oh my gosh, like you can't go wrong.
Goodness great. I love me some Mediterranean. Some I like dipping pita bread in some garlic sauce and some hummus. Oh my gosh.
Definitely. I do like a jalapeno hummus as well, and I tried that one.
Mm,
It's really good.
that's awesome, Vanessa. So
Yeah,
I want to
for
let's
my
look at
I
the.
do see. What was that?
Oh no, no, go ahead, go ahead.
So I'm gonna be posting up new photos because I'm gonna have snacks as well.
Uh
So I'm
huh.
gonna do like a hummus trio with like some beet hummus, some jalapeno hummus, and some regular roasted um red pepper hummus. So people can kind of,
Oh,
if they want that as a snack, they have that option as well.
that is awesome. That's awesome, Vanessa. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to try your Vietnamese, your Mediterranean. Now here it looks like you have your prepping, you got your meals ready to go.
Breakfast? Yeah, definitely. So I offer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that's one of my breakfasts. It's
Okay.
applewood sausage, scrambled eggs, and think that's a mixture of berries and orange. Sometimes I'll put some blood oranges in there, or I'll put
Mm,
some star fruit in there. So I try and get like different varieties in there for you, because each fruit has a different type of vitamin that it brings to the body. Like berries are antioxidants that help your body as far as detoxing.
yes, absolutely. So it sounds like you put an emphasis on health, on nutrition as well with your food.
Definitely. Yes. And like I tell my customers, I'm not really too big of a fan of salt. A lot of my
Mm-hmm.
food, I don't really add too much salt to it. If I do, it'll be like either a Himalayan salt or something light, like a seaweed salt, which is very
Okay.
light. It's all natural. So, or
Yeah.
I'll use like soy sauce. I usually substitute different flavors to that are similar to salt. Like celery has salt. Um, what else? Olives have salt. Capers have
Oh,
salt.
uh-huh.
So instead of using the actual salt, I'll look
Uh-huh.
for it in a healthier way.
Oh, okay. No, that's great. You look at for the alternatives, the healthy alternatives. And who's this gentleman here, Vanessa? Sergeant.
That is, yeah, that's actually Sergeant Major Gutierrez. He's part of um one of the sergeants at the army base. So I actually worked I was working for a long time with I'd say maybe 3 years. I was a chef with the army base in Los Alamitos. And
Oh, okay.
yeah, and they're good. They're very big supporters of like me and me coming out and doing my own thing. So they order meals from me as well. And you know, I enjoy cooking for them. Before this year, I did their holiday Christmas party dinner. So I
Uh-huh.
did some lemon and herb chicken that was grilled, and then I did some short ribs, some beef short ribs. Oh my God, they loved it.
Wow. Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
and
You
they
got ceviche
actually,
here, huh?
oh yeah, definitely. He got that was this summer, so everyone. I think our biggest seller is ceviche, just because it's so lean, it's colorful, it has a lot of flavor to it, and
Uh-huh.
it's just like seafood with like a pico de gallo.
Oh
So you
my
get the best
goodness.
of both worlds.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
I actually, even though the summer's over, people are still ordering ceviche. I have a couple orders this week too for ceviche.
Really?
Yeah, I
That's
would have thought
awesome.
like it's cold, nobody, everyone's gonna want something warmer, and no, they're still ordering ceviche.
What? Oh yeah, it's never bad. I love ceviche any time of the year, man.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
so Vanessa, what? So are you catering, or and you also deliver, correct?
Yes, I deliver. So I cater and then I deliver. So, um, pretty much everywhere. I mean, as long as you're in like the LA County, I mean, I've even delivered as far as where else? Lake Forest.
Oh yeah, down South Orange County, Irvine area.
Or, yeah. So as
Mm-hmm.
far as there, that's probably
El
the
Toro.
furthest. Yeah. I'm actually working on shipping out to out of state.
Really?
Um Yeah, so I actually I'm working on that right now, and probably within the next 3 months that should be up and going, if not sooner.
Wow. Wow. So, but so your main delivery area is LA County, or is it
Yeah, LA
Ventura County?
County. I'll do Orange County as well.
So you're driving, you deliver yourself, or how's that going?
Right now, yeah, myself. I'm going out myself. I also have like a another buddy that helps me out. He's actually my I have him as one of my cooks. He's in the process of learning culinary skills and being a chef, so he's learning a lot. So I actually
Yeah,
offer classes as well.
you are.
Like, yeah, I'm offering classes as well.
Oh my gosh! So you're pretty busy these days.
Yeah, definitely.
And what days do you deliver?
Deliver, I actually have a time frame where people put their orders. It'll be between Wednesday and Friday.
Okay,
That way, I can have their deliveries out by Monday. I'll even arrange it as far as Sunday, but normally everyone prefers Monday. So far, Monday has been my only delivery. And then
okay.
sometimes I get some people that would rather do Wednesday. So,
And how do I place my order, Vanessa? I'm ready to
so,
place an
place,
order.
so placing orders,
You're not delivering right now, are you?
not right now.
After the podcast, I'm hungry now.
That would
Oh
be
my
awesome.
gosh! No, I know,
I'm
right?
actually working on probably within the next month I'll start doing like everyday deliveries. But so far I'm just doing because I'm kind of getting a feel of who's all ordering and then going from there. But if I get a lot more orders, then yeah, definitely I'm gonna open up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Oh, awesome, awesome. So, how do you place an order through your
So
Instagram website?
yeah, you can just DM me, and then right now we're accepting Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal.
Oh,
And
okay,
we'll be having everything set up for credit card as well. So that should be within the next week or two. We should
awesome.
have that set up.
So you are delivering tomorrow,
I
right?
am delivering tomorrow. I'll be in Westlake tomorrow for sure.
Oh, see, you're not too far from me. So, oh my gosh, this is a
No,
win-win.
yeah. So if you want something, let me know what you want, and I'll have it ready for you.
Oh, and where can people see your menu, Vanessa?
So I'll be posting them. I'm actually gonna get ready to post it online tomorrow. And then I'm working on the website. Hopefully by this week, everything will be up where everyone could just put their order in through the website. So
Awesome.
probably
What?
by the end of Friday, either Thursday or Friday, it should be up the website.
You're, oh wow, that's great.
Yeah,
Again,
definitely.
congratulations on the website. That's great. And what's the
Yeah.
website going to be called?
It's gonna be Chef and Queen.
What else, right? Chefandqueen.com
Yeah,
or
chefandqueen.com.
excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So
What?
www.chefandqueen.com. And everything will be set up. There'll be option for breakfast. There'll be an option for lunch and dinner, and then you can also do snacks. And then a new item that I brought to that I'm bringing in. I'm doing like a lot of people are requesting acai bowls and like smoothie bowls. So I'm actually doing bowls that have a lot of vitamin. They're vegan, and I'm gonna be promoting like really good health. I know how much we love meat, but we also need to eat clean to be able to enjoy that next plate of meat. So these
Yeah.
these smoothie bowls are packed with vitamin. They have biotin, they have collagen, they have a lot of green to digest with kale. So everything is pretty much plant based. And I actually have one of them here, and then I have the smoothie as well. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you. So
Yeah.
this is this is the bowl, the smoothie bowl, and then
Hmm. Awesome.
so
So
you have
awesome.
coconut, granola, some granola I made, some smoothies. You have some berries in there,
Yes. Oh, that's great. I love that stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad you live close to me, Vanessa.
and then I have mine. It's a smoothie with my Dodgers,
That's right. Look at that.
so I have to
Dodger.
represent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it has
The
the
world.
same. So it's just in the form of a drink.
Oh my gosh. That is
Yeah,
awesome. Vanessa, I'm sorry. You said that at the currently you can order food online. And now is that where's your menu right now? Uh,
menu. I'll actually. You know what? I thought I had posted it on Instagram, but I'll go ahead and post it again. I'll
Okay.
put it on my actual feed.
Awesome. Awesome. Because yeah, no, I seriously want to order something for tomorrow, maybe dinner for tomorrow night.
Definitely.
And do you my friend Joe is asking, do you deliver in the IE?
I do.
You do.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Because I know he's in Ontario, so
Okay.
um,
Yeah, I actually go out that way. I'll be going that way too this week.
there you go, Joe.
Yeah,
There it
so if you
is.
want to put an order in, just DM me. I'll send them the info and make sure, you know, I I confirm what it is he wants to order and I'll get it to him.
Oh my gosh! And you know what, Vanessa? I do this. There's this place here nearby. Uh, there's a Vietnamese place that I like that I go here nearby, and there's also a Mediterranean place that I like to go to nearby. But
Oh,
now, yeah, I'm gonna put you up to the challenge here. No,
definitely. I just what was it? Yesterday I delivered some a lot of people order kebabs. So I do the kebabs. I did some with basati rice and then I did pilaf.
mm,
So they were chicken kebabs. I do chicken, I do the beef, and I do salmon kebabs as well.
yeah, yeah. Oh, very good, very good. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, it
And then
sounds
I
great.
cater those as well. So if there's big events, I'll do big trays of the kebabs and then have their rice on the side and then I'll do a Mediterranean salad or I'll do like an avocado with the lime dressing.
Yeah,
So
very nice.
quite
Very
quite a bit.
unbelievable. Unbelievable. And Cristobal is asking, are you going to hire a driver for the future?
Oh yeah, definitely. Either that or I'm also gonna try and see about pairing up with Uber Eats and DoorDash as well.
Oh, say that again. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have Uber Eats and DoorDash. Um,
Oh,
I'm gonna
deliver your
team up
food.
with them so they can deliver as well.
Excellent. Good for you.
So
Good
anyone
for
in that area, they can get their food.
yeah, yeah. No, so you have so you cover a pretty good area. I mean, you're in Westlake Village and you cover. Have you gone up to like Oxnard area, Ventura up there yet?
I haven't yet, but I'm open to it.
Yeah. No, definitely because I work in Oxnard, my day job, so I'll get the word out for you out there with my
Yeah,
coworkers and
definitely.
stuff for sure.
Yeah, I'll be
No
happy
doubt.
to serve them.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, no. Do you what's your goal, Vanessa? What's your goal in the next 3 to 5 years? Are you looking to start your own restaurant? Are you going to continue to cater and deliver?
I am looking to start my own restaurant. So my goal is if all this goes well, I can open a restaurant where people can come in and sit. Hopefully by that time everything's all blown over and everyone is able to come in and have a nice view and enjoy the food and
No doubt. And what kind of cuisine do you want to offer? Vietnamese or is it going to be a
I
variety
actually,
fusion?
you know what? I love like everything, like different cultures, and I love bringing different cultures to people that haven't tried it. Um, so I want to be a place where they can come in. So maybe change the menu. Um, but that's kind of like the direction that I'm going with my meal preps. Like I want to promote like one month will be Spanish cuisines. The next month will be Mediterranean. The next month will be Asian cuisines, and I'll cover different areas because Asian cuisines is not just Chinese food, of course not. It's Thai food, it's Vietnamese, it's Cambodian. So I want to bring out some really good dishes where people are able to enjoy and and be like, okay, this is a whole different something I've never tried before. So my thing is to blow people's mind.
Oh my gosh,
Kind
with
of
the
change
deliciousness,
yes, change
with the
traditional
flavor.
foods into something that's mind blowing. That's my goal.
Absolutely, absolutely. Vanessa, I can't wait to try your food. You know, in your opinion, Vanessa, what makes a great chef? What is it that makes a great chef? It has to have it. What are some characteristics, qualities a great chef must have?
I would say that makes a great chef. It would be creativity and flavor.
Mm,
If you're able to hold those two main things, you'll be great.
creativity, huh?
And, yeah, creativity and knowing your flavors, knowing how to combine and bring different kind of seasonings and substitute them for other things that are traditional where you can still kind of have that same flavor but but change it in a different way.
No doubt, no doubt. No,
Definitely.
yeah,
Also, I mean, I don't know if like you the cannabis business, this is like something aside from what I'm doing, but
Where we go with
it's
this, Vanessa?
legal now, so
Where we going with it? Where are you taking us? No, go ahead, go
it's like something else I do as well. I do like other events also. You know, being a chef and cannabis being legal now, they're doing a lot of shows like infused things and events. So
Edibles?
I'm always being asked like, "Hey chef, can you do this? Can you infuse this?" So I actually do.
No way, really?
Yeah. So I'll
So,
offer it for some people. So I it's a science as well. So I do that and I'm a baker, so I can do pastries as well. I also offer desserts for my meal prep, but I'm actually getting ready to do a couple of events for that, and I do CBD and THC. So
oh my
I'm actually
goodness.
working towards being in competition with other chefs that do it as well. So I'm going to be bringing out some creativity work. Um, I'm actually doing like a taffy, like a sugar candy, and
Uh-huh.
making it into a balloon, and I'm going to inhale it, and it's going to float. So the string will actually be taffy. And I'm also doing anything that's food or pastry, I can infuse.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Wow, you can do it all, Vanessa. I'm really
I
impressed.
try my best.
Gosh, you have
Anything
all.
that's new. I'm a chef. There's a saying they say like when you're a chef, you know, chefs wear their names on their coat.
Hmm.
So I actually don't have my coat today, but next time you'll see me with my coat. But they say chefs wear their coats on their name because they're always learning. A student, you know, you have your name. A trainee, you have your name. So us chefs, even though we're chefs, we're not at our expected level.
Uh-huh.
You're always constantly learning new trades, new trends. Um, health, whether it's health, engineering, variety of things. I mean, when in pastry, you're creating cakes, and cakes like you can make a mechanical to move and do so many things and be able to eat it.
Wow. Yeah, no,
So
no, that's you're right. No, it's like we were talking about earlier. You have all these. You wear many hats as a chef, right? You wear one hat,
definitely,
literally
you
one hat.
never wear one hat. That one hat goes a long way.
Yeah,
You're
right.
constantly working. You're constantly learning. So, um,
You're a
a lot
magician.
of people. Yeah, musician. There you go.
Gosh,
I,
Vanessa, you
I
have so
have
many.
lots of things I can pull out my hat.
Yeah,
I'm always learning.
I can see that though. But do you feel like you can cook any cuisine that you want? Like I mean, if you learn it, you learn the basics of for any type of cuisine, any country. I mean, you feel like you could get it to come across.
Oh yeah, any cuisine. I remember my first gig that I did by myself. It was an engineer. It was his birthday party, and his wife was a chef. So they contracted me, and they were German. They asked for a German menu. I had never cooked German food. So I was kind of like sweating bullets, like, okay, how am I gonna do this? And I said, okay, I got this. I'll figure it out real quick. So good thing for her. Like she was a chef, so she said, okay, chef, you're in charge. I got you a sous chef to cook outside the grilling. Don't worry about that. And these are your ingredients. So I looked at her ingredients and I said, okay, I have to create all this within 30 minutes. So
Wow,
she had some potatoes. So they actually do this dish with potatoes like dumplings, and they do like applesauce. So she had some applesauce there. So I created everything, and they were really impressed. And I was impressed myself because I had never cooked a German meal.
wow. What did you offer? Like with schnitzel, I think they do, or what is it called?
Yeah,
Right?
schnitzel, dumplings. They do like a chicken dumpling. They're like little dumplings that are you put them in the oven, and they're like with a creamy sauce. And then you do potatoes that are mashed. It looks like a hash brown, and
Uh
then you
huh.
put like applesauce right on top.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah.
So you
So
pulled it off, huh? You pulled it off. German cuisine. Look at that.
definitely. So
Wow.
there's always a challenge. Every time you get booked on an event, there's always a challenge. You have to
Absolutely.
create something that um you as observing your client what they would like. You got to kind of get a feel of, okay, they're asking for this type of menu, but what you have to kind of examine them and say, okay, their taste buds might go this way. I'm going to take a chance and do this. And it's like a hit and miss. You either win or you lose.
Yeah. No, I that's cool, Vanessa. That's cool. You pulled that off. But man, Vanessa, I can't wait to taste your food. I can't wait to meet you in person, and I
Definitely.
I can't wait to see. We're gonna bring you on later. In the hopefully in a couple months or in the future, see where
Yeah.
you're at, see how far you've come, and how successful you are. You know, you're always welcome back, Vanessa. And I want to thank you for taking the time for being here with us. Before we go, Vanessa, any shout outs you want to give out, and where can we find you? Where can the people find you?
They can find me. Well, you can hit me up on my Instagram at Chefing Queen,
Mm-hmm.
or I'm also on my personal. I don't mind answering on my personal. It'll be a V for Vanessa, um, and then B as in boy, 16, and you can DM me there. But mainly, I'm kind of want everyone to start following the new page, Chefing Queen, just because I'm gonna start loading up a lot of the menus, new items that are coming out. Um, that smoothie bowl, that's actually gonna be the Dodger Bowl. And I actually have a promotion going on. If you buy 4 meals, you'll get the fifth one free.
Okay, there you go. There you go. Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
definitely.
And yeah, by the way, Vanessa's Oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. Chef and Queen, yes. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I posted your both your Instagram pages on the comment section on the YouTube video. So yeah, look in the comment sections on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. You'll see Vanessa's Instagram pages, her usernames, where to follow her, and the website's coming in a couple days. You said, Vanessa?
Yeah, a couple of days it should be up, and everyone should be able to put their orders in online.
Oh, awesome, awesome. Yeah, that's gonna. I can't wait. I can't wait. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, there you go, Vanessa. Put your orders in, everybody. Follow Vanessa, Chef and Queen meal prep service delivery. She will tantalize your taste buds. Vanessa, right? It's been such an honor having you here. I can't, like I said, we'll bring you on in the future. You are always welcome back. We'll bring you on with Nicole maybe next time, and we'll chat it up. We'll see what's new. Yeah, I want to thank you. Thank you so much for being here with
I
us.
appreciate your time and allowing me to be on the podcast. I really appreciate it, and to get out there, and hopefully I can bring you some food over, and I'll look for your orders so that way you can deliver it personally.
Oh yeah, yeah. No doubt, no doubt. For sure, for sure. I have the choice of either Vietnamese or Mediterranean, or for tomorrow, or
Whichever you like.
okay. Yeah, no, that sounds great. That sounds great. I can't wait, man. I haven't had some good pho lately, and it's starting to get cooled down a little bit. So, um,
Definitely.
you know, but yeah, Vanessa, thank you so much. Everybody, go follow Vanessa at Chef and Queen on Instagram, or order, support her business, support the small business. Her food is looks amazing, as you can see. She puts her heart and soul into her food, and that's what's the most important. Is that when someone does that, they're passionate about it. The food's going to be good. It's going to be delicious.
Definitely.
So check her out. Support the small business. Support her Instagram page, and then the website is coming up here soon. chefandqueen.com. And we cannot wait. We cannot wait, Vanessa. So I want to thank everyone in the comments for being here. Cristobal, Miss Cass, Joe Sanchez, Matthew Gallegos was here. Let's see, Gypsy Cove, Judy Ayala was here. Vanessa, it looks like she was one of your people. Yeah. Roni, Tyrone, Mark Q75. We had a lot of people come through tonight. And
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I'm glad everyone took the time and, took the moment to, not get over, but take a moment to pause from the Dodgers celebrating.
Yeah, exactly. I know everybody's probably
to tune in.
Absolutely. No doubt. I'm glad we got to celebrate it here together, Vanessa.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the night's not over. I'm still celebrating.
Yeah, no, for sure. I got some good stuff in here,
All right.
Cheers to the Dodgers. Cheers to World Series champs. Cheers. Vanessa, here's to you. Here's to Chef and Queen.
All right.
So once again, thank you, Vanessa. Thank all of you for being here, all the viewers, all the listeners. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to Profile Pod TV right here on YouTube. Support the cause, support the channel. 1,000 subscriber challenge. I'm trying to get there, ladies and gentlemen. I want to get there. Help us out. Click on that little red button. Follow us on Instagram at Profile Pod TV, at 90s Galore. And once again, it's been a pleasure here with Vanessa, the Chef and Queen out of Westlake Village, California, via Long Beach, California. I can't wait to taste your food, Vanessa. And once again, thank you so much. So don't forget to leave us a rate and review on Apple Podcasts under 90s Galore, and man, next week we will be back for another episode of Profile Pod TV. And it's going to be, we're going to have another guest that's been here before. So it'll be part 2 for her. So stay tuned for everyone. Stay tuned. And once again, support Vanessa, support Profile Pod TV, Thank you all so much. Go Dodgers, go Lakers. Make it a safe night. Anything else, Vanessa, before we go? Any shout outs?
Go Dodgers.
That's right, everybody. That's right. That's right.
I'll look forward to everyone putting the order in as well.
There you go. There you go. Inland Empire.
Get your Dodger smoothie bowls.
I can't wait to try that. Oh my goodness. I'm hungry, Vanessa. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you next week. For Vanessa Bejarano, Chef and Queen, I'm Double A, your host of the evening. Thank you for being here with Profile Pod TV. We will see you next week, and always remember to take it easy.
Bye, everyone.